Out to get started here, and pitching here today, Aaron Civale. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Okay, all set to go. And stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham. Outside low. And we're underway here on the south side of Chicago.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Let's go, Aaron.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's a 1-2. And no one can get there. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
So digging in, Ben Rice. And that is downstairs. Ball one. Nobody out. Runner at first. A swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one misses. And that's ball two. Grounder might be two. Throws to second for one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here is Aaron Judge.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Baldwin makes the catch, and that'll do it. On to the home half now. Yankees nothing. White Sox coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here on the south side. And on the mound in this one, number 31. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out.
Temperature alert. Your PS5 is too hot.
From him in this one
MLB The Show 25.
Mike Topman leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And out number one on the grab. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing, otherwise you'll be really frustrated after this one.
No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's two away.
Third, first baseman, Lenny Sosa.
Two out, space is empty. And next to hit for the Sox, Lenny Sosa. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. pop foul out of play off to the right.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
There's a swing and a miss.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the White Sox. Scoreless after 1. Back at right field. Second inning set to go. And now here's the veteran DH, Cody Bellinger. Savali back to work. That one finds the corner, and that's strike 1. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt, and a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. That misses, and the count even 1-1. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
Swings and misses, and it's 1-2. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
There's a swing and a drive. Baldwin, long run. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Up and in, and that's ball 1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. Swings through that one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Bellinger on his way home. He will score, and the Yankees take the lead.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Austin Wells now at the plate. Missed inside with the curve. And that one fouled off. Runner at second, nobody out. That one is absolutely belted. And out of here. Home run number 20 on the year. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So up next, Anthony Volpe. Sliced hard but foul. Volpe, 23 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Tapped softly on the ground. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Good outside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And that's in there at the knees. Upstairs. Next pitch downstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike. To the right side, my draw. Slinging it to first in time.
Batting ninth, left fielder Jason Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. And foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And it falls. So now back to the top of the order.
Now batting, center fielder.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. First offering, and it just misses. Savali checks the runner, and he dives back in safely. Dominguez off of first with 2 away. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. Man on second, 2 down. Swung on, belted. And that's a foul ball. On the ground. Sneaks through, base hit. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ben Rice.
And next for New York, Ben Rice. He's 0 for 1. Base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Now batting, right fielder Aaron Judge.
Here's Aaron Judge at the dish. His 2024 season, ridiculous. He became the first player in 20 years to finish with a slugging percentage over 700.
Yeah, the last American League player to slug 700 was Mark McGwire, and Judge was the first Yankee to do it since Mickey Mantle. When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Judge waits. That one at the knees for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Action in the pen down there. Cam Boozer, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. On the ground to short. Fires across the diamond. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So 9 batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. The Yankees 4 and the White Sox nothing. We head to the bottom of the second. And the batter will be the shortstop, Colson Montgomery.
Colson Montgomery.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Say goodbye to that one. He circles the bases. Home run number 15 on the year. And they inch closer. It's 4-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Andrew Benintendi, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Fastball for a strike. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Batting 6th, left fielder, Will
And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Will Robertson. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Next offering in there for a strike. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Right side. Slings to first in time.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
And up next for Chicago, Curtis Mead. Pitch misses. 1-0. Just missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Just missed.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. In the air, left field, Dominguez has this one sized up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now 4-1. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the DH, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger's a brilliant defender, whether in the outfield where he won a gold glove in right, center field, or at first base. The footwork he attributes to playing soccer as a kid. And Bellinger is a huge Premier League soccer fan. That clips the corner. The next pitch misses. 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Got him looking. And that's the first out. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Tries to check his swing, but he makes contact. Takes it himself. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Nice job of deception right there by the pitcher. Got the hitter out there a little bit. Couldn't check his swing and induces a nice little ground out.
Austin Wells, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Ripped to right. Hauls it in to end the inning. So the Yanks go in order, but they lead it 4-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Brooks Baldwin. Off the plate, and that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Dominguez flashes the leather on the running catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Chase Mydroff in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. 1 out, base is empty. Fastball for a strike.
Good looking fastball right there. Surprised he didn't take a rip at that. I think he got locked up a little bit.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Up next for the White Sox.
Here's Mike Tauchman. He's 0 for 1.
Mike Tauchman.
First pitch misses. Mydroff leads off first with 1 away. And a slider misses down and away.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And now 2 balls and a strike. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Man at first, one away. Pickoff throw, and he's back in there.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
The sliding play at short. Back to first, and it's over his head. And oh no, it's out of play. Just a terrible throw there.
Well, he hung in there at second to get the out, but the return throw to first is way offline, and I have to think the runner coming into second had a part in that. You can't assume the double play, but because the batter moves up past first, he does get charged with the throwing error right there.
Kyle Teal will hit next. 0 for 1 so far. Hit in the air, left field. Dominguez. He's there. He's got it. And that's the inning. The White Sox lead 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. And we're back out of the fourth. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And that's down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
He goes down looking. Here's Ryan McMahon now. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. That one fouled off. Yankees up by 3. In the air out to center. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. Out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Dominguez batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Yankees as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Here on the south side, bottom 4, and here's the first baseman, Lenny Sosa. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. That one found hard the other way. Outside low, and the count 1-2. That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one misses, and it's 3-2. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Man at first, nobody out. Now it's the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. He's already homered here in this one. Foul ball there. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
You know, these White Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
At the belt and fires. Got him swinging. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. And that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. Popped out in foul ground first time through. That clips the zone, and that is strike one.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Sosa leads off first with one away. And the sweeper catches the plate.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Here's the left fielder, Will Robertson. Grounded out his first time. There's the strike.
0-1.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
One ball.
In the dirt.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's outside. And now it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Good job to fight that one off. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So 1 left for the White Sox, and they trail it 4-1. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Martin Perez hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
White Sox. Number 54, Martin.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Trent Grisham.
Center fielder, Trent Grisham.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Perez, in his 13th season, he features a sinker, a changeup, a cutter, a curve, And he works in a four-seamer.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Teal down to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice two-strike pitch, though.
Rice up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth.
Ball inside.
Next offering is downstairs.
Let's go, Sox.
And that one clips the corner.
Helpful.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And that drops in for a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
That one misses. Ball 2.
2-1.
Fouled off left side. A little bit high, maybe. Full count now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
First and second, 1 out. In now is the Yankees DH, Cody Bellinger, 1 for 2. Ground ball left side, could be 2. 1 at second, and that's 2. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. Last half of the fifth coming up. The Yankees 4 and the White Sox 1. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the third baseman, Curtis Mead.
Curtis Mead.
Just missed.
You know, these White Sox need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. So digging in, Brooks Baldwin. Flying to left his first time.
Baldwin.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Up the middle, Chisholm On the run, sends it over to first, and he gets him. Nicely done.
I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Chase Mydroff. And that's off the inside edge.
1-0.
And that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And it's fouled away.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And that one ripped to left, and that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Now it's the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. Misses
That's
outside, and it's 1-0. And a swing and a miss there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Man at second. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that is the inning. Back here on the south side. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Perez back to work. Way inside, gets out of the way. Ground ball up the middle. Mydroff jumps, throws, and very nicely done for the out. Here's the power hitting catcher, Austin Wells, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
And the first offering is not close. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Steven Wilson appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Number 64 also getting ready. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Nabs it, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Anthony Volpe digs in now. A little bit low.
That's
ball 1. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Bounced up the middle. Over to first. And that is the inning. Nothing across here this half. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the sixth. The Yankees 4 and the White Sox 1. Back at right field, bottom of the sixth inning. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Kyle Teal. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Outside low. 1-1. Movement in the Yankees pen. Camilo Doval getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Cruz getting loose as well. The 1-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Chisholm handles, throws to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, first baseman, Lenny Sosa.
And here is Sosa to the plate. He is struck out and he is walked. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1.
The Yanks leading by 3 here in the bottom of the sixth. On its way to the corner. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
And now maybe extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, and that's a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
One out, runner at second. And the batter now, Colson Montgomery. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Ball one there.
1-1.
Runner at second here, one gone. Outside, 2-1. And there's the ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 31 done for the afternoon, and he leaves with the lead after giving them some decent innings. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a moment.
Now pitching for
Luis
New York.
Heel on to pitch out of the pen here.
81.
He's averaging more than one hit allowed
Heel.
per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Two on, one out. Benintendi up here.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
First pitch, and he just misses. Lifted in the air, right center field. Grisham sizes this one up. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Will
And here is
Robertson.
Will Robertson. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1. Sosa over at second. Montgomery on at first with 2 down. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2 is the count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Steven Wilson.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. And there's a foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you could sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. His July and August splits there. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Ball, that's high.
Can't make contact with the sweeper.
1 ball.
Base is
2
empty,
strikes.
1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Baldwin sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder Trent Grisham.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. This one in the air. Sosa makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now the third baseman, Curtis Mead. The White Sox in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Fouled off. He was late. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
0-2 now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Volpe fires over to first. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
So up next for Chicago, Brooks Baldwin. And a foul ball.
What do you
0-1
got?
gets a check swing. Appeal to third. And he went, says Larry Bullard. The White Sox trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. That missed by a lot. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1 down, base is empty. Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball, left side. Gets to it with a slide. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
My draw.
So 2 down now, and here is Chase Mydroff. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two outs. In the air, left field. Dominguez settles underneath it, makes the catch, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Here on the south side, digging in, Ben Rice.
Ben Rice.
Wilson in his 4th year, 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2018. And ball 1. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Baldwin under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Now batting.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
Judge.
He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. First offering, and it just misses.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And Judge spoils that one. Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked. Here comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 3.
Well, he's been having a great year this year and hitting home runs at a good clip. And the matchup is very favorable.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping them in striking distance.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. This one smacked out to left center. Robertson makes the grab, and that is that. So they turn things over to the righty, Camilo Doval.
And one thing on him,
Now pitching
he's been
for the
really
New York
good this
Yankees.
season at keeping the ball in the park.
Number
Not an easy guy to
75.
take deep.
Camilo Doval.
Back to the top of the
And
order
leading
now.
off for the
And now
White
the right
Sox.
fielder, Mike
Right
Tauchman.
fielder,
0 for 3 in this one.
Mike Tauchman.
Gets the slider in there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Devin Williams, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Hammered, base hit, and a good start to the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. You often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And now the catcher comes up to hit, Kyle Teal. Off the plate inside, ball one. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Runner at first with no outs here. Fights that one away, still 1-2. That's down and in. Swing and a miss. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Lenny and Sosa getting ready to hit. That one missed.
Here's a run scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the ninth, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
And another ball. Outside. And he walked him. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Colson Montgomery.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
Misses again, 5 in a row.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that's outside, 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That misses, and it's 3-0.
Both plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Andrew Benintendi in the on-deck circle for the White Sox. And they're all loaded up.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So bases all loaded up. Benintendi to the plate. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That's a little bit low.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Camilo Doval gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Devin Williams.
And
Now
the
pitching for the New
offense
York
needs to be
Yankees.
ready for the screwball. It's not a pitch you
Number
see very often,
38.
so it's tough to pick up, and
Devin
it's a good one.
Williams.
Looks
Now
like we've got a
running at first
substitution
base
at
for the White
first.
Sox.
And here's the pinch runner, Michael
Number
A. Taylor.
24.
And now it's going to be Will Robertson.
Taylor.
0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that is out of play. Sosa at third. Taylor at first. 2 out of the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looking very
No ball,
settled on the
2
mound
strikes.
here in the 8th. 1 more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Next offering is down low. Now 1-2.
That's a really good take.
And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler
Now
Alexander.
pitching for the White Sox.
And he's had his struggles so far this
Number
year, as you
70.
can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Here's the second
Leading
baseman,
off for the
Jazz
Yankees.
Chisholm Jr.
Second baseman.
You know, this is
Jazz
kind of a
Chisholm
tough
Jr.
matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Yoendris Gomez up and throwing. Number 64 also throwing. That one finds the zone, and a count 1-1. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that's a foul ball. Hard hit, right side. To first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop. Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
And that's outside. That misses. And now it's 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
One ball, one strike.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Yanks go quietly. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Bottom part of the order. 7-8-9. 2 up in inning number 9. The Yankees 4 and the White Sox 2. So bottom of the 9th. Here's the third baseman, Curtis Mead.
Curtis Mead.
And that one fouled off. Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering down low and in the dirt. Battling here as he fouls it away.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Next pitch is inside. 2-2. And a base hit into right center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So up next, Brooks Baldwin. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's down and away.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Tying run at the plate. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Chase Mitra in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The tying run at the plate. That one finds the zone. And now 3-1.
All in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
My draw.
That's a ball.
The next to hit takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now 1-1.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Just missed. Tap foul at the plate. Try to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. On the ground, could be 2. Over to second for 1.
He's out.
And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Big spot here, bottom of the 9th, down to their final out. Mike Tauchman steps to the plate for the White Sox. In the air, right field, pretty well struck, back there. And there it is.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that this team is playing at right now, and that's one of those things you don't